PWI top 20 for 2022. First off, I say this every year this list comes out. I hate the stupid month timetable that they do this bullshit list on. They run it from October to September. So when you're looking at this list, you start thinking about it, you got to remember that it's not from January through this year. It's from October of last year through September of this year. So right off the bat, well, I'll let you go. One of you can have the floor first. Go ahead. Good. Who wants to crack at this first?
You could take E off. You could take. Why
are you taking E off?
Why would you leave him on there?
He's been hurt.
Yeah, but when this list started is whenever he won the title,
and they took it off.
He won the title. They won the title, and 90 days later they took it off him. He didn't even get full benefits. He got released before 90 days came up.
And he's top 10. And he's in the top 10.
Him getting his run, just nope. Take it off.
He's in the top 10. He shouldn't even be in the top 10.
Oh, I thought Cole was okay. Never mind.
So for 3 months, Big E deserves to be number 9 for Wrestler of the Year because he had a 90-day title reign.
And I'd put Moxley over him. And I hate that I'm saying
that. My biggest thing when I saw this whole list is where's Jay White at?
Jay White not in the top 20 is blasphemy.
Yes, it is. For all the stuff he did with the Bullet Club rivalry and like Impact, all the different promotions, every promotion.
Impact, New Japan, yeah.
He's
Jay White not in the top, not in the top 5 is blasphemy.
Yes. That's the biggest joke right there. So that makes this whole list irrelevant to me.
Like, I'm cool where Lashley's at, but is top 5? I mean,
who the hell is Seth? Yeah, Seth doesn't need to be 17. Move him up.
Yeah, Seth should be moved up.
Zack Ryder should not be top 13 or top 20.
Zack Ryder, he's not on the list. Matt Cardona
not on the list.
Zack Ryder's not on the list.
Zack Ryder's on the list.
If Cardona doesn't get injured, I would have put Cardona in the top 10.
I'll flip
him. Look
at
at what he's done over the year. Look at what he's done in GCW. Look what he's done in NWA, Impact.
On the independent,
he had 7 world titles at one point.
I have an independent world title. I want to get the list and just see if I can make this list. 500 people.
Alexander not being in the top 10.
Yeah, another yes.
And he was top 10 last year, so there's no reason he's not top 10 this year.
Cody doesn't deserve to be in the top 10. He barely wrestled.
That's for a moment. That's the whole reason where he's listed. Same with Punk. Punk's in the top 3 because of a moment. And the moment technically happened in the previous year list.
What moment's that?
When he returned. That was it. That's what I said. And that's technically the previous year's list. So
what moment he did.
So you only had one long-term champion on this list.
I think Punk's only moment is that brawl backstage.
Why is Dax Harwood not on this list?
Because he's a jobber to the stars. He's lost all his solo matches. Get him out of here. Don't even bring that name up.
Are you
I was waiting for you to say that.
Did you not watch the singles matches that he had this year?
But he lost them. Doesn't count.
It doesn't matter if you lose them.
I don't care if you put on bangers. You lost. Get off the list.
You're crazy. Dude's had a top 10, a top of 5-star matches this entire year.
And he lost them. Get off the list.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Hey. And put Dante Martin up there. He's had bangers.
Losses matter, right, Jay?
Bangers. Bangers.
Dante Martin has not had matches nowhere near the caliber as Dax. You're out of your mind. See, that's where your white
that's
privilege is coming into play. Look at you. You're wearing the shirt. You're wearing the shirt. Not look at you. So you're talking stupid.
FTR will be the #1 tag team when they do that list.
Yeah.
But never got a title shot for the AEW titles since how long?
April.
Hey, look, losses don't hurt stuff. That's established. Dax is an established singles wrestler.
Dax has had better single matches than Lashley, than Cody, than Big E,
Nope.
than Cardona, than Drew. Hell, he carried Punk to a 5-star match whenever they wrestled.
Whoever made the list, they apparently didn't agree.
And I agree with them.
Okay, so I misspoke. The PWI grading is from July 2021 to June 2022.
They changed it.
They changed it?
So well, why if it's the June 2022, why did they wait?
Why Jay White still ain't on there?
List?
Why Jay White still ain't on the list?
By that criteria, you had another loss to Dax Harwood's record.
Turn his mic off. I don't know what the hell he's talking about?
He said Jay White not being on this list makes this whole list irrelevant. So I don't care who's number 1 through 20. He's not on the list. It's pointless.
I mean, yeah, you talk about the biggest snubs with like all-star voting and Pro Bowls and stuff like that. That's insane.
Yes, it is.
I mean, not even. Where's Ospreay?
Yeah, that is enough. But Big E's number 3 or number 9.
That'd have been my biggest grievance there. Big E 9.
Cody at 6 can go for me too.
True.
Even if it is from July 2021 to June 2022, I mean, he took how many months off? Like he's been injured. Like
had hella matches though. Not hella matches.
For a 4-month period.
Give him the ladder match.
Where's Wardlow?
No,
I mean,
no.
What do you mean no?
Sorry, no.
January to June.
No,
he had that entire 6 months. He was the hottest guy in pro wrestling. What are you talking about?
No. What is he doing now?
Well, now starts the new clock.
Now starts the new clock
for 2023.
Yeah. I agree to put him in the top 20. Yeah.
In June, he was fighting security guards.
Before that time, I'll put him in. For that time, yes.
Nope.
Now since he's been champ, sorry to say, but he's Ryback.
He was Ryback before he was champ.
Oh, whoa.
Feed him security guards.
We're not gonna compare Wardlow to Ryback. Wardlow is way better worker than Ryback.
No. He's a better character than Ryback. He's a way better worker and he's a way better character, but he's getting booked the same way.
Fan appeal. He's a power bomb. That's it.
I mean, he fought nothing.
He had one good match.
He fought nothing but jobber since he's been champ. So
that's not his fault.
That match where he did the flip, that's the only match he did the shooting star press or whatever. That's the only match he had a good one. Everything else has been just straight terrible.
Yeah, I believe you. It definitely is not his fault, but he don't make the call. That's your boy TK who makes the call. And whatever I see on TV, that's canon.
And that's why he's not in the top 20, because it's canon.
Chris? Nothing?
I don't even know what to say on this list. This might be one of the worst lists that I've seen them do. Every year we talk about it, and it's always subjective to whoever's putting it together.
They put 20 in a hat and pulled these out.
Yeah.
And left Dax in there.
this hasn't been a good year for pro wrestling, so it's like I don't think we said this when we did our halfway point. Just we'll see.
But wait, our halfway point is different. Our halfway point is
different.
January. We're looking at it from January to December. We're not doing what they do fiscal year. They're in the freaking
yeah, I know. Like there's some financial office or something.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, okay, so with the criteria from being July last year, yeah, Punk's only on here because of his debut. That's it. Yeah.
He did have some. He
had some good matches.
It's some good matches and arguably the best feud in pro wrestling.
Not number 3 on the list. And same with Cody. Cody returned at WrestleMania. That's the reason why he's where he's at. They're both on this list just for moments.
I'd agree there.
Bryan, he had some great matches, so he wrestled consistently this past year for that. So I can see him being high on the list. I'm okay. Big E getting the title. I'm okay where he's at. Jonathan Gresham.
Do nothing with it.
Jonathan Gresham, world traveler. Traveled everywhere with that Ring of Honor championship. He should be in the top 10.
You don't bump Moxley up for all the AEW World Championships plus the GCW World title?
I've said it once and I'll say it a million times. Fuck Moxley.
I'd bump him up, but I agree with you.
The guy doesn't. I tried to give the guy credit whenever he went to AEW that he's going to be something different. I have not seen anything different from him. Like the dude is a bum.
He's way different than what he was. He's way different than what he was in.
No, he's not. He's the same guy.
He's the exact same thing.
He's the same guy.
He doesn't have the talent to be a different person.
All right, side debate this. Just based on his list, who had the better feud of the year, CM Punk and MJF or Cody versus Seth?
I hate to say it, Punk and MJF. God, that kills me saying CM Punk's name.
Yeah, I don't know. I can see the argument for either one.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I got tired of CM Punk and MJF.
But to a point, I got tired of seeing Cody and Seth.
Yeah, I didn't. I was waiting for him to come to. I was waiting for him to come here on the 29th. They could have ran that back all summer long.
They would have.
I mean, Cody and Seth had more matches. They ran a trilogy where Punk and MJF they built to what they wrestled twice.
They really
right?
wrestled twice.
Yeah,
is that just Full Gear that they built that?
So you had Revolution. He beat MJF. Yeah, so they wrestled twice.
And in my case, in one, I had interest in both wrestlers. I could care less about Punk at all. So I only cared about MJF's side of the equation and him moving up from it.
Marks has 1,000 fans. Chris is none of them. If he has 1,000 haters, and Chris is one of them. If he has 0 haters, and Chris is
and I'm sure he has 1,000 fans. There's people that like him for whatever reason.
I mean, he may not be. He's not my
subjective.
So. I've seen someone say he has charisma.
Ooh.
He has all the charisma in the world. That's what they say.
Go back and watch the Stone Cold interview. Tell me what charisma he had on that.
All right. Well, hit us up on social media. Let us know out of this top 20 who you got, what they got right on the list, what they got wrong. Again, that's stupid June to July fiscal year bullshit.
It makes no sense.
So you want me to remember a year and a half ago to try to figure out like it. Our list at the end of the year is going to be way better. And Dax will be number 1. I can tell you that much.